What is going on? Welcome, another Pokemon video, of course. We're going to be smashing these out pretty quick in the lead up to Rapid Strike. We're just going to get through all these kind of meta decks and slightly, maybe arguably less meta decks. Speaking of which, this one right here, arguably not as meta, not as high up in the old archetype meta as many of the other decks, especially the ones that we talked about. But this is, of course, Coalossal VMAX. Now, this is probably one card that I was really excited for leading up to Vivid Voltage. This is the big boy himself. He's huge. Coalossal VMAX, 330 HP, pretty solid for a VMAX. Only really been beaten by Eternatus, possibly Snorlax, but you know, relevant wise Eternatus. The great thing as well about this card is that it does have two. As I say that, it sounds so ridiculous. The one positive of this card is it has two useful attacks. Wow, two attacks! Yeah, so first attack is fantastic. Eruption Shot. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is an energy card, then this attack does 90 more damage and attach that card to this Pokemon. So already what we can see here is we have a Pokemon that can charge itself up for that G-Max Boulder, which hits for 240 damage. Big damage. If I'm being completely honest, for 4 energy, 240 might be a bit lackluster, especially compared to some of the other cards that we've got at the moment. Namely Eternatus, who can do 270 for 2. That being said, it can charge itself up very well. Weakness currently is difficult, actually. It's favourable, although Executor Alone Rowlet, which does see play, is pretty much an auto loss. Very difficult to defeat that card if you come against that deck. That being said, that's another reason why I think G-Max, that was something, yeah, because I was playing this the other night and I was thinking, man, I wish G-Max Boulder did 270. If it did 270, you could, in theory, knock out a Rowlet, Alolan, Executor in one hit, which would make the matchup slightly more, well, it would just make it less of like a 9-1, which is probably what it is now. 9-1, possibly 8-2. Basically, you get the Alolan Rowlet out and you just sweep. So let's look at the little Coalossal V. Pretty cute, actually. Looks a bit chibi if you ask me. 220 HP, pretty decent. Searing Flame, not really going to use it. Saying that, I have seen it being used quite a few times actually. Opponent's active Pokemon are burnt, and this can be useful against Zamazenta V, to be fair. Auto Burn is good, 90 damage, pretty solid for a basic Pokemon for 3 energy. Nowhere near, obviously, what Zacian V can do. 4 energy, 180. Very similar to Scorch V as well. Oddly, actually, Scorch is 4 fire. This is 3 fighting, 1 colourless, so that's interesting. You'll notice as well these both have 4 energy retreat costs, so they're not moving anytime soon. Now, the backup attacker here for the little clutch is the Galarian Sirfetch'd V. This is the full art one, which is not the promo. I believe the promo one probably is a bit nicer. I just don't want to buy it. I'm too cheap. Resolute Spear, when you put Sirfetch'd into the active spot, you can move as many energies in play onto it, which means that it can literally go from hand to bench, switch, active, 3 energy, Meteor Smash for 200. Just, yeah, in one turn, which is really cool. Unfortunately, it does mean you cannot attack next, or you can't, yeah, this Pokemon can't attack. I mean, you cannot use this attack, it's the same thing, you only got 1 attack. But an Air Balloon Retreat easily fixes that, no problem. Now, the way that this deck kind of works in regards to keeping up with what's going on, we've got 3 Oranguru, which is Prime Wisdom. Do you know what? I might swap this Oranguru with this new one from Shining Fates. This is the Shining one. Cool, now we've done that. Right, we've got 3 Oranguru. Weird flex, they're all a bit different. So Oranguru, Prime Wisdom, put 1 of your cards on top of your deck, and then basically swap your top card of your deck with a card in your hand. So you can see how that can work with Eruption Shot. You Oranguru Primate Wisdom and Energy on top of the deck, and this includes Special Energy as well, I should say. And you can Eruption Shot for a guaranteed 130 damage for 1 energy and power yourself up. So that's pretty cool. We got 1 Crobat V to draw. We got 1 Dedenne-GX also to draw. Jirachi, amazing rare. Dreamy Revelations can potentially, well, it lets you know what's on top of your deck, so you can, you know, Dreamy Revelation and, oh, okay, I've got something in an energy. I'll take the something, put the energy on top, retreat, boom. That is possible. It's very rare that that happens. This is just a nice little extra way of getting things moving if you need to. Onto the trainers. 4 communication, 4 quick ball. We like to max out. Now Rotom Phone, probably don't see that too often in decks. We're seeing it here. Look at the top 5 cards of decks. Choose one of them and shuffle the rest of the cards, put it on top. You can see how that's going to work with Eruption Shot. Oftentimes you're not going to have an energy in your hand, and you're going to want to use Rotom Phone to look at the top 5 cards, get that energy to the top of the deck, and Eruption Shot. Very powerful card in this deck. And there is a new Rotom which may change the way that this Coalossal works. I might explore that later actually. 4 switch, of course. We've got 4 energy, 4 retreat cost Pokemon. He's big, he needs to switch. Sometimes Jirachi is going to be active as well. Single martial art Dojo is good. You get an extra 10 damage or an extra 40 if you're down on prizes. So Eruption Shot can actually, in that instance, do 280 to that Rowlet alone Exeggutor GX. But at 1-ofs, it can be difficult. We've got 3 bosses, of course, sticking with the Giovanni. Don't really like Lysander's beard, he needs to grow up. 2 Mallow Lana, if I'm not mistaken, possibly 3 for the heal. Obviously we've got big HP Pokemon. The way this deck works is going to be similar to, I suppose you could say it's similar to like Zacian and that, where it's just, we're about keeping the one healed rather than cycling through many Pokemon. 4 Marnie for research, 2 Air Balloon, that's going to be useful for getting Pokemon out of the active spot, Oranguru, Galarian Sirfetch'd V, 2 Buff Padding, of course this is going to give our big boy here extra 50 HP, and Stone Fighting Energy reduces damage by 20 for every single one on it. Again, you can Eruption Shot into that Stone Fighting, so we've got 4 of those and we've got 8 basic fighting, so that's the deck, and we're going to now dive into some games and hopefully get some wins. Alright, we're on the ladder now. I've got a challenge going on, put 10 fighting evolved Pokemon to play, so this is probably going to take ages with this deck. I've got the Rowlet coin for a bit of mind game disruption here. Wow, what a great start. We're going to start with the Oranguru. That was sarcasm, by the way. I'm not too hyped for this start. I would have liked to have gotten Coalossal V, of course. We do have 4 switch, we do have 2 Air Balloon, which means we've got 6 ways of getting out the active right now. Okay. Alright, so we've got Talonflame. I wonder what this is. Could it be Charizard? We've got the colourless there, could it be Ditto? Okay, we've got Zacian as well. Wow, Zacian Ditto. Is that busted? That might be busted. Okay, this is pretty busted too. In a bad way. Right, let's see, we've got 4 of them yet. Boom. Right, let's get Stone Fighting on him. Now I want to save that. We're going to put him to play. We're going to get the Buff Padding down. Do I need to save the energy? This is the problem, I don't know what I'm going to get. If it's a Coalossal, I'll be really upset. So we're just going to go for that. There's more energies always available. It was another energy anyway, made no difference. Still no switch out. So super not excited to see that. Kind of want a quick ball and make use of this second buff for padding. But I can next turn quick ball for the Coalossal. Do you know what, I can Primate Wisdom away the quick ball just in case I do get Marnied. Oh, there's the Coalossal VMAX. Well, that's just how it goes, isn't it? We're going to pass there. Was not going to be able to get turn 1 Eruption Shot, of course. It's not possible. Has he got resistance to fighting? Yes, he does. He's flying type with Talonflame. That's not good for us. Okay, we've got Giant Hearth in play. We only play 1 Stadium, so Most likely, most of the game there will be Giant Hearth in play. Gonna have to be possibly quite strategic. This is an interesting deck. What is going on? Gonna have to be fairly strategic about when I play my martial art dojo. If the Oranguru gets knocked out here, I mean that sucks. That's the shiny one. Oh wow, he's like offering the leaf thing. That's quite cool. But it's fine. There are 2 more in the deck. I think 3 is optimal. I used to think 3 was too many, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, cool. We've got the knockout. At least he's out of the active spot. I know what's coming up next as well. That's a capture energy. So I gain. Let's see. See again. I wish I could do 270 against the Reshizard. You know, I think 270 would make such a difference. Right, let's get this big boy in play. Let's attach that. Use the quick ball for Oranguru. Now, unfortunately, Buff Padding is going to have to go to the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to Marnie this turn. They do have a very big hand though, so that's, oh yeah, I'm super excited to see that. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to Primate Wisdom, Stone Fighting on top of the deck for Rotom Phone, and I'm going to Eruption Shot for not, it's okay, 100 damage. My damage is reduced by 40 at the moment. I do know that there's a Mallow Lana at the bottom of my deck, so I just Marnied it in there, which is kind of annoying. You know what, Sirfetch'd doesn't even knock this thing out in one hit. That's so annoying. Sirfetch'd is good, like 200 damage. You can't say that's a beast, but it does just fall shy of some of these. You know, Zacian V's got 220. What we're going to do here, we're going to Bright Wing me for 120. I can just straight up Mallow Lana that. Forge, do you know what, I might just... Okay, I'm going to use Rotom Phone. If I get a Switch... Okay, I do get a Switch, that's pretty busted. That's fine. Now, I'm going to use Primate Wisdom to put that on top. I've not got much to work with here, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to switch up for... Have I attached an energy? Okay, so 1, 2... Okay, I'm going to switch up 1, 2 energies. Now I'm not going to be too precious about the Stone Fightings for this one. I'm going to attach there. I'm going to use this to Meteor Smash for 200. 1, 2. Not got a great start here. I just don't enjoy playing against Reshizard. Now the problem with this is that the double blaze can go around Stone Fighting, which is annoying. So, I mean, now he... Okay, if I actually... Oricorio, this is such a random deck. Oricorio is a... Oh no, he's resistant. Wow. Okay, Outrage me for 10. Or are you going to weld a double fire? See, if I put 2 Stone Fighting on... Oh, that's got to be Eldegoss. If I put 2 fighting on, 2 Stone Fighting, then actually the Flare Strike wouldn't have knocked me out. But I didn't really want to waste 2. Although it wouldn't be a waste if he's alive, would he? So, oh, Mine Report Mewtwo, okay. Well, they're on top of the deck. Intrepid Sword. So no knockout, no attack this turn. Draw. I can attach and just retreat. Oh god, why have I done that? We'll just get rid of that though, let's see what's in the deck. I have no idea. I was in my head thinking, oh, I'll Primate Wisdom, and I just randomly pressed the stadium. Okay, let's do what we intended to do. Let's Primate Wisdom that on top of the deck. Buff Padding, super useful. I forgot I had Buff Padding on this. I don't really know what the math is. I'm just gonna retreat I'm going to get rid of the 2 basics. And I'm going to use... Eruption Shot, attach, let's see, 230 minus 40, 190. Okay, I actually survive. Anything that he hits me with, I think I survive it. Thanks to the buff padding. Okay, just carrying on here. Opponent hasn't done anything yet, just having a think. Tommy Massa. Oh, okay, it's Blacephalon. This is a very random deck. Is this actually technically a Blacephalon deck? Is it Blacephalon with Charizard? Because you got the Oricorio, we've got the Zacian. I could really do. Oh man, I wish I had Mallow Lana. Like a Mallow Lana, just get rid of all this damage on Coalossal. Now, obviously, probably gonna hit me now. In Outrage would do 160, 120, putting on to 240. Okay, you're gonna force active my Galarian Sirfetch'd. No, not yet. I do have the boss in hand, although Eruption Shot won't be enough. I actually have to use Resolute Spear or G-Max Boulder, so I would need to attach an energy to Coalossal, which I don't know if I have one. Fire Crystal. Is this going to be a big Fireball Circus? God, I hate that card. I cannot wait for Blacephalon to be rotated. Unpopular opinion, I know a lot of people really love Blacephalon, but oh my god, I mean, when I first started as well, I didn't start back in. I didn't have many cards, and I was coming up against the Blacephalon with the Fiery Flint and the Fire Crystal, and it was just, oh my god, it was just awful, absolutely awful. You know, it was disgusting. I mean, I genuinely was not having a good time. I was not having a good time. Okay, so lots of things that we could do with now. We've not got a lot in play. Mallow Lana is pretty cool. I'm gonna probably, oh god. Okay, let's use it. Get rid of that. That. Now, I can swap up the Sirfetch'd and take the KO here. Or I could hope for... Okay, let's do that. I won't do that actually, let's just take... Prizes are prizes, aren't they? Research! Oh no, I can't use a research. Mallow Lana. Whoa. That is so bad. One. Okay, so... Oh no, I need to have a basic fighting on. I was just thinking it'd be nice to be able to martial art Dojo. Because martial art Dojo plus Eruption Shot would actually knock out this Reshizard. But I need to have a basic fighting on Coalossal in order for that to actually work. That might have been a bit of a waste of the Sirfetch'd, but I didn't really want to put up the Oranguru because I don't know how. I have very little means of getting any more out of the deck, as you can see. 1, 2. Okay, he's looking to 300. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I would need right now. Whoa, Heatran will definitely be able to knock this out. Telescopic Sight? What the? So many random cards in this deck. Whoa. Have you used Supporter? You used Welder? Are you actually doing this? Hotburn GX, wow, okay. Well, we have to send up this big boy. Draw. Okay, I've got a boss. If I use Rotom Phone first, then I know what's coming. But if I use it second, right, I don't really need buff padding at all right now. Let's see. Okay, Marnie. Well, the Marnie's good. I'm going to use that first. You could draw a draw supporter. So that's Marnie. They got a big hand as well. There's no reason they're not to Marnie. Whoa, that sucks. Have to use Rotom Phone. Probably not an energy, no. What do I not mind discarding at this point? Buff padding. I can represent shot for 40. It's not going to power me up, unfortunately. That's annoying. I wish that energy could have been on top of the deck. A second Oranguru here would have been pretty good, pretty busted, but unfortunately we can't do it. Thankfully as well, the GX attacks happened, so I'm out of double blaze GX risk for the moment. Now I'm going to be concerned about the power of this Blacephalon. What does this deck look like? 14 fire. Welder. Probably one onto, yeah, one onto Blacephalon. $110. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Switch. Okay, Rotom Phone. I could use Rotom Phone just to set up my next turn. Should I have just attached and passed? Because then next turn I would have had the Rotom Phone, but I didn't know I was going to get Rotom Phone. Mind Report Mewtwo's gone. Probably going to come back. Nope. Is that cool energy? Capture energy out. Are you going to Fione me? Well, okay. Can you actually knock out this? It's got 380. So you need to do exactly 400 damage. That's 8 fires. 1, 2, 3. So you need... Okay, fair enough. Draw that energy. Well, we can guarantee hit this turn. Marnie. Let's use Marnie. Oh, there's the Oranguru. Okay, what's he got left? 150. Okay, so we've used one Oranguru. Start fishing for boss. There's one only has been used. We can play that. We can do that. Primate Wisdom. that. That's not what we wanted. No, what am I doing? I need to Primate Wisdom and Energy. Ah, dude, no. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get rid of it. That was so dumb. It was so dumb. Okay. Okay. Pretty dumb. Very dumb. Okay, there goes that. I got flustered. See, that's the problem. Now I need an energy and a boss. I do have Dedenne actually in the deck still. I haven't used the Dedenne or a Crobat. How many quick balls? It's only 2 quick balls. I know that I'm not going to draw a quick ball though. That's the problem. Meld. Meld is the only word for this. Are you going to Fiona me? Oh, no. That was weird. Oh, okay, yeah. I wonder what my opponent's digging for, but I mean, I've definitely hit a pretty big misplay there. Go on, reset stamp me. Great catcher right now would be spectacular. Do I even have enough energy in my deck? 5, 6, 7. I think there is another fighting energy somewhere. Alright, we've got the Air Balloon. Got the Primate Wisdom. I don't think it can be done now. We needed that. $170. Okay, what if we play a little bit of a duel game? Use the other Primate Wisdom. Pass. No, it's gonna be it. I don't think my misplay made a big difference. Yeah, there's the switch. Well played. Well done to my opponent there. First game is a loss, unfortunately. 1, 2 prizes. Oh, 3 prizes, excuse me, yeah. We did manage to get 1 in play. MVP was Sirfetch'd. Wow. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Got the coffee here. Trying to fast into lunchtime. Coffee's good for battling curbing hunger. That's what is that? What is that? I cannot make heads or tails. Well, I can make heads and tails, but what? Don't know what that is. Right, I'm going second. I don't like going second, but we do get this start, which is great. If we'd gone first here, this would just be ridiculous. Zacian. Right, first thing I need to do is hit the stone fighting onto this to protect it from a Brave Blade. Although if they got Rusted Sword, oh my god. Right. Let's get busy. We're just going to bin this off anyway. So let's get Guru out. Shining Guru. Okay, playing Dedenne is basically just asking for it, so we'll get rid of that. Got the triple Rotom Phone. I don't really like, I like saving them. I'm gonna have to use one though, because I want to get another Guru out. Sorry, not Guru, excuse me. Another Coal out. Tempted to set up for next time with Rotom Phone. I think, yeah, let's set it up. VMAX. VMAX, baby! And we're done. Probably should have used Primate Wisdom, possibly before I used the phone if I wanted to get rid of something. Got the ADP here. they've attached to the ADP, so that is going to be no Termondonk for Coalossal there, a Skylar. Not a massive fan of Skylar. I know Skylar's always been quite popular. When Skylar first came out, it was like, why am I wasting my support for turn on a trainer? Now I know Skylar was really powerful. You could Skylar for like all kinds of good stuff. Coleridge Machine. Still though, I'm gonna attach. I'm gonna use. I haven't used Primate Wisdom yet. Okay, I'm gonna use Rotom Phone. Oh, beautiful! You beautiful, beautiful creature. Okay, we're gonna Marnie our opponent down to 4. 2 Stone Fightings. Have we attached for turn? I think we have. Okay, we're going to have to Primate Wisdom 1 Stone Fighting onto the deck. Oh my god, do you know what? I was like, in my head I was thinking, is that going to be a Buff Padding? Because if that was a Buff Padding, I would have probably lost it. Coalossal on the bench looking a bit like deadweight. Oh, there's a Rusted Sword. Are you going to hit me for 180? Because if you do, I'm definitely going to Mallow Lana that. I say definitely. Right, that's 140. He's going to do a load of damage, so 290, 250, 350. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. It's gonna have to be, isn't it? Ah, man, I wish I had a Switch or whatchamacallit, Air Balloon. Pokemon Gods, give me Switch or Air Balloon. Rotom Phone. Alright, Pokemon Gods, Switch or Air Balloon. Oh my god, what in the hell? Alright, we're gonna probably power up another Coal then. Unfortunately, okay, we're going to do that. Let's swap for that. Next turn we get the Coal out. I'm just going to wait. At this point, even if he bosses, there's knockout anywhere, which is cool. Although the Coalossal is worth 4 prizes. What is super annoying? Oh, this is going to be worth 2 prizes as well. It's not nice to sacrifice these. So, probably showing now why Coalossal was never like top tier. It just, it's one of those cards that really looks good on paper. You know, you're looking at it and you're like, dude, this is really good, but it never seems to pull through, unfortunately. Okay, still just waiting on my opponent to do something here. Got the Guru active. He could ultimate range power up the Zacian on the bench, but I'm going to come up, take 3 prizes. He's going to hit me, not take 4 prizes. Oh shoot! But then he's going to hit me again, and that will knock it out. Okay, this has become a bit of a horrible prize trade now. I know what's coming out of the deck. It's Coalossal. Let's play up. Let's draw a card. Coalossal VMAX. Let's do that. Probably could have Primate Wisdomed and hoped for maybe like research or something like that. Let's take our 3 prizes here. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to need 1 Mallow Lana has been used already. Missing the energy attachment there. It was a bit of a ball ache. I think hammers. Oh, this could make a difference here. If I can get the boss on it. I do have the buff padding. Although, oh, there's more wow. Okay. Dude, if you want to more wow my Coalossal and kill that, go ahead. I mean, the as I see it from my side, this Coalossal VMAX is 2 hits, and 2 Brave Blades will almost certainly knock it out. I'm taking minus 60, so this thing at the moment is doing 290, so 230, and then plus 200. I mean, there's no way I can deal with 2 Brave Blades. Although I did notice that he didn't Ultimate Ray an extra energy, so maybe there's a distinct lack of metal in the deck, but he's got Metal Saucer. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem now. Oh, and a big charm, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so at this point, I don't really have much of a choice. I can... yeah, I don't really see that there's much I can do here, because it's just a case of a knockout. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to play it out. As I knock him out, oh, I can't even knock him out. Wow. So this is the problem with Coalossal. It should be 4 energy 270. Like, just by design, it should be 4 energy, because it's just going to be a knockout now. Yeah, well played. What are you doing, man? Come on, just end it. There we go. Not good, not good, not good. It's one of those decks, like, sometimes it does really, really well, and then sometimes it just does really, really bad. See, Crushing Hammers would help the deck out. I'm not sure about this amazing rare Jirachi, but what would I put in its place? That's the question. 4 Rotom Phone, 4 Switch, Dojo, got 3 Boss, 4/4, 2 Buff Padding, Air Balloons. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what would make the deck better at this point. It's got Kyogre Jacket. What in tarnation is that? We're gonna go first. We're gonna get no basics. Neither does my opponent, no basics either. Okay, there's a basic, happy days. That's my mulligan. Right, it's ADP again. So this is the problem, is that I think Eruption Shot doesn't do enough. And then G-Max Boulder just doesn't do enough. So it's like it's a twofold really. It's like, I mean, if you could Crushing Hammer this, that's the problem. So you could say, well, why did you play it now? Well, maybe I should have played the basic, but it's going to get Crushing Hammered eventually. That's the problem. 4 metals in the discard pile. Holy guacamole. If only I had a way to maybe Coalossal with Omastar, you know, and I could just stop them from using trainers. Who knows? That could be what this deck needs. The thing that's really good about this deck is what I quite like is it's one of those decks where you don't use a lot of bench space. It is the exact opposite of Eternatus. It's got the weakness advantage on Eternatus, and it also requires minimal deck space. Sorry, not deck space, bench space, excuse me. Turbo Patch coming out, failing. We got away with that, which is nice. Right, let's see what we can do here. Oh my god. So that's the thing, even with like god starts like this is pretty much like, this is a great start. You could argue I should have gone for research. Yeah, because now I can't I'm just gonna do it. Deary me. Yeah, if I'd researched, then I would have been able to hit the 130 there. So that was possibly misplay, but the thing is that I'm cautious about using up resources too quickly. There goes the stone fighting. Although you could probably argue that, well, the way that ADP is, you don't really need to worry so much about your resources. So that was probably, actually in hindsight, a bit of a misplay. Now these turbo patches are not doing well. But he does get that. Oh, there's the rusted sword. Of course, here's the rusted sword. Thank you so much, Pokemon, for releasing a rusted sword, you know, because if anything, I think Zacian was underpowered. I mean, it's a flagship Pokemon for Sword and Shield. You know, it's an important Pokemon, and it just wasn't powerful enough. It just didn't do enough, in my opinion. You know, it just wasn't putting in the work. So now I have to. It doesn't actually matter. It's a knockout either way, doesn't it? Now I have to give my opponent a 3 prizer just to be able to draw some cards. I could get a boss here, but what would I boss? I suppose I could boss that up and get some prizes out of it. Nope, there's no boss, but I will probably take this Mallow Lana. Because what I can do now is I can Primate Wisdom, and then I can Eruption Shot. Finally actually getting 4 energy on this big boy. And you can't use Turbo Patch because it's an evolved Pokemon as well. Turbo Patch only works with basics on the bench, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's active as well, so that's pretty good. The boss. Oh yeah, 3 prizes. A free 3 prizes. And just spinner. 1 water. Come on. Oh god. So my opponent's in a really good position here. He's pretty much going to get 2 Zacians set up, and he's up 3 prizes to 6. But I'm about to level that now. G-Max Boulder is going to smash. Where is my Air Balloon gone? Oh, there's an Air Balloon. I like that. Setting up that Mallow and Lana, we like that. I don't really want to put anything else down. I don't really need to do anything, so I'm just going to G-Max Boulder this for 3. Yes, yes, yes. 1. Stone Fighting 2. And 3. I could really do with the tool card at this point, actually. Rusted Sword is Busted Sword. Got 290 to 270 damage. Now we're basically in the exact same position that we were in last game, where I just can't get 2 Coalossals set up and not quick enough. Brave Blade. Yeah, look, it's just a knockout next turn, isn't it? Look, 270. What am I going to do here? I can attach Stone Fighting. I can use Mallow and Lana. This is pretty much all I can do here. Let's go 1, 2. Get rid of them. Heal that. I've got another Mallow and Lana. Maybe I could dig for it. Let's Primate Wisdom that in. How much am I going to take next turn? 260. 220. Yeah, there's not really much I can do here. I can retreat to that and wait. But I really just need another Mallow and Lana. Don't need any more energy. Could get that. If it's in the deck. Buff Padding will be useful. I'm going to need Primate Wisdom. Put that back. Right, Buff Padding No sign of Mallow Lana yet, still. I can Mallow Lana myself down. I mean, he could just have a boss here and just take that Crobat, but I feel like that was the only really option I had. So I can knock this out, and then this thing's doing 220, 380, so 220, 150, 250, 350, 360, 370. Okay, that's actually not going to knock me out anymore, so let's do that. Okay, so new pressure, new tactic, boom. You need to boss or get rid of a Stone Fighting at this point. Martial Arts of Dojo. Looks pretty confident bringing up the Zacian. Not surprised. I've got boss for game. Oh, Eldegoss. Eldegoss boss, yeah, of course. I think the thing is though is I dug to get the buff padding, so it would have been a loss either way. This is probably one of the reasons why Coalossal is not tier 1, is that it has a terrible matchup against ADP. I think in order to be sort of tier 1, you need to have a good matchup against ADP. It's kind of, well, not good, just like you need to have a chance, and the numbers, the numbers just don't add up for Coalossal. It's just, you know, you need 4 energies to knock out a Zacian. Okay. Getting there is a pain. You can get there in 2 turns, but if the ADP is playing successfully, then 2 turns may not be good enough. There's arguably no space for energy removal. Crushing Hammer. Crushing Hammer could slow down your opponent just enough. That's something that the Luke Metal Zacian is able to do, is slow down your opponent quite well. Yeah, so that's a problem. What the... oh no, it's some kind of control, isn't it? Okay, we've got an energy, we like that. Drop that down. Primate Wisdom that. So Persian is 4 cards, isn't it? So I'm going to play that. Oh no, I think that could have just been a game loss move. Because he's just going to want to switch something up and make it not be able to attack. So I've got type advantage here. I'm going to be able to move quickly, hopefully. I've probably said it before, I'm going to say it again, I hate playing against control decks. I know at some point I'm going to have to really sit down and actually learn how to play against control decks properly. I don't love it. I like Disruption in general. I was a big fan of Cessation Crystal. I was a big fan of Rye-Eggs as a deck as well, and that was a popular. Curse Stone, big fan of that. What was the other one? The one that hit EX as a whoa. Yes! What was I saying? Yeah, Desert Ruin, is it? Desert Ruin hit EXs with 100 HP or more for 10 damage every turn? Something like that? Yeah, we're just going to keep rolling through though. Let's keep rolling through because that wasn't really much of a game. But is that my first win? Donk. First win was a donk. That sucks. That genuinely sucks. Flying Casual. I want a coin flip, we like that. We're going to go first, we like that as well. Ooh. If one of these quick balls were, if that boss's orders was a Coalossal V, my god. That would be a great start. I'm never very hyped to see the Bird Trio deck sleeves. I really love the Bird Trio, but it always seems to just result in bad times, in my experience. Very excited for the Galarian Bird Trio to come out. I mean, the Galarian Moltres on its own is just better than Coalossal anyway, so... Oh, whoa, okay. Let's use this one. Okay, we're going to make sure we get that. Okay, I'm going to put it into the deck. Get the big coal. Stone fighting. Buff padding. Done. Not a bad start considering. What was my opponent going to do? Opponent hasn't moved yet. And it's Zacian again. What can Coalossal do matchup wise to improve this? Energy removals is nice. Intrepid Sword, wow, okay. That sucks, bro. Draw, Marnie. You've got a lot of cards. Dreamy Roller. Yeah, definitely taking that. Wow. I'm gonna play that. Switch for that. I was tempted to Marnie, but like, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Coalossal. Frick. Stone fighting. Let's switch that up and let's pass. That's super annoying. If I could have had some kind of momentum there, that would have been great. Oh god. I don't know if I should have put the Jirachi back out, but at least I get to use Dream Revelations again. Energy Spinner. What kind of Zacian deck is this? It's weird, Pokemon TCG is kind of becoming a Zacian TCG at the moment. Which I'm not surprised, because Rusted Sword is just so good. Like, so good. The Boss. Okay. Wow, he has nothing. I'm so glad I didn't Marnie. Okay, we've got the Stone fighting. Hate to do it. We're gonna bin it. Coal. We need to get it out of the active spot. Yo. I have another opportunity here. Primate Wisdom. Forgot to do that. Okay, let's Rotom Phone it out of the active spot. Whoa, okay. Lovely jubbly, and we are done. This is a cracking good game. He's got half his hand in his half his deck in his hand at the moment. $12 cards in hand currently for my opponent. He's going to be playing that unknown hand, I reckon. That sweet tech. Another Zacian in play. I mean, we've got Boss here. We could. Where are the switches? I've used so many Rotom Phones digging as well. 3. Wow. Air Balloon. Okay, really wants me to knock out that Dedenne. Rusted Sword. I think in the world of Pokemon stocks, Tool Scrapper is going to suddenly become a lot more popular and powerful. What? He had it all in his hand? Oh no, he used that to... Did he use Leon? So he must be looking for an attack this turn. Played Leon. Yeah, he did play it. Intrepid Sword. Draw. Alright, let's stop this nonsense, shall we? Is that another boss? No, no boss is used yet. Okay, I don't mind doing that then. Alright, cool, we got that. Finally. Buff. Okay, we're drawing our first 2 prizes. Big damage. Big G-Max Boulder. We get Quick Ball and we get Boss. Alright, so strategy right now. Boss up the Zacian. Attaching energy onto the benched go whatchamacallit, Coalossal. And then I'm going to knock out the Dedenne, turn afterwards with Eruption Shot with a Boss. That's, I think, the best plan here. Wow, still playing Duraludon. Duraludon used to be the anti Decigoon tech. You get +4, +30 damage. It's the perfect damage to kill a Decidueye. But now people are playing the H/V. Although, do you know what? I don't see a reason not to play this. Sledgehammer's also, is it called Sledgehammer? Metal Sharpener. Okay, we've got the Ultra Creation. We don't like to see that. We draw. We attach Stone Fighting to the bench. We boss up the Zacian. We're going to get rid of that. G-Max Boulder. Take our 2 prizes. Okay. Now we have 2 Pokemon on the bench here that are both weak to fighting. I mean, the fact that Crobat's weak to fighting is just weird. I mean, it makes sense, but it's also weird. Gonna boss up my Crobat. Okay. Oh, Tool Scrapper. Okay, interesting choice there. Ultimate Ray. It's probably gonna be too little too late, to be honest. Yep. Okay, flexing about your energies, well done. 2, 3 prizes there. We'll play this one up. I'm going to draw. I'm going to use Primate Wisdom, put that on top of the deck. And I'm going to finally boss up the Dedenne. And I'm going to Eruption Shot. And that should be the knockout. Yes. And we draw our 2 prizes here for the win. Bit of a slow start for both of us. Odd game indeed. Happy to have got the win there. Yeah, I mean, that's Coalossal, everyone. I actually really like it. I like the card, but it just seems to not, it's just not quite there, unfortunately. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.